welcome back. This game fucking blows.
Oh no, the door's open now.
The cutscene for the door that is opened, and now it's gonna save.
God, actually, I think we might actually beat the game today.
Just fucking do it. It's like, just fucking do it. It's like...
Because I think that was the second to last boss fight. The last one, I think, is the final boss.
Let's just finish this shit.
Oh no, it's gonna explode.
Ansem?
The vibration is tickling my bones.
Spent years studying the workings of the heart. Yet it seems I still haven't learned a thing.
What do you mean?
The process of encoding hearts is incalculable. The inhabitants of my Twilight town were data created from real hearts. I was
What?
convinced that they would think and behave the way I had envisioned, but I couldn't have been more wrong. A heart is so much more than any system.
You just established that everyone in Twilight Tone is a fucking clone, and we're just gonna gloss over that? You fucking serious?
I knew.
We're just gonna half-ass, like, oh yeah, by the way, everyone in that town is a clone.
Was data made from a thing?
Anyways, so this gun isn't going well.
Mind around things my heart
You're forgetting this is Kingdom Hearts, Chris.
But, like, most of the Final Fantasy characters, their main home is Twilight Town, so you're telling me that all the fucking
No,
Final
Twilight Town
Fantasy
was
characters
no.
were
That's all
trying
a
to-
Bastion. Twilight Town
Oh,
is
that's
the
right,
is
okay.
the data world we were in.
That's right, okay.
all my respect
God, you're forgetting your dumb lore, Chris.
compared with
It
that.
still made way more questions than answers.
Oh yeah.
Because it's also real. It's not, like, in the computer. It's a real
No,
fucking town.
that was the thing, and you know, blah 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 blah.
But he didn't say he made a digital copy of it. He just said Twilight. He just said the town itself are all cloned hearts.
The rest is up to you. And Roxas.
Sora's not here. Who are you talking to?
But
So just ran up the hill.
Oh, okay. I looked away for a second and
my
missed
heart
that.
is telling me what I must do. Please allow me to do what it says.
No! Riku! His heart's decided. We can't change that.
Well, just let him fucking die, Jesus Christ.
Who would dare interfere with my
Handsome the pretty.
Handsome the pretty.
And look, here you all are. How convenient for me. Ansem the Wise. You look pathetic.
I feel pathetic.
Have your laugh.
You elf.
Have your laugh.
To see you the fool you are.
Students do take after their teachers. Only a fool would be your apprentice. After all, none of this would have happened without you.
That's
Yo,
not
this
necessarily
is-
true. You're the
this
bad
is
guy here.
Sickest burn. Technically, all this started way before he even existed in the plot, Ansem. You started all this shit way back when there was a girl named Aqua still in the story.
When you were still fucking Xehanort, buddy.
Yeah, like,
Than one.
no.
But what were you seeking? You erased me from the world, only to take my name and continue research better left forgotten. Is this the answer you've been looking for?
All that and more. I'm carrying on what you yourself began, and I'm creating a brand new world, one heart at a time.
That seems like a really inefficient way to build a new world.
All you ever do
Yeah,
is
one part at a time,
That would
Chris.
take forever.
I understand, though. Unlike
I don't.
me, you have a heart, and you're powerless to control it. Consumed by the jealousy you feel toward the student who surpassed you.
Xehanort,
He's like, I don't feel
foolish
jealousy.
apprentice,
I feel shame.
you have surpassed nothing. Only proved how little we both know. We may profess to know the heart, but its essence is beyond our reach.
Commence a
We're
jiggling.
both ignorant, as oblivious
It's
as
going
we
crazy,
can.
I can't help it.
Gonna explode.
Wait, any world you try to create,
I hear if you hold on to things with your whole body, they're less likely to explode. Get on that shit.
that is why you and your creation are are destined to fall.
They teach you that with grenades in the army.
Rico, you know what to do.
You know what to do?
Rico, my friend, forgive me. Farewell.
You know, I'd feel more bad about his death if we, one, knew literally anything about this guy other than he's kind of an asshole.
Yeah, literally, I just find it so annoying because they're like, he's dying, and it's just like, yeah, but
Like, who fucking
Who is
cares?
he?
Yeah, like, I don't know who he is, what he did, why I should give a shit, and everything I do know about him is really him just being an asshole for no reason.
that was a big explosion. That wasn't an actual explosion. Oh, yeah, there's the explosion.
Oh no, Ansem turned into rain and starlight dust. Unfortunate. Happens to the best of anime characters. See, look, it's raining Ansem now.
Oh, fuck, you're right.
Every time. The fucking nobodies are
Oh,
digging
they're
it.
loving
They're
it.
like, finally, some piece of somebody that we can absorb into ourselves.
Oh,
Those
oh
tiny...
no.
I just realized those were a bunch of tiny hearts.
Hmm?
But they're creating Heartless, which makes me more confused.
It's because the hearts are becoming heartless.
But they're hearts, so they literally can't be heartless.
But the hearts are the heartless because the blah 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 of blah blah.
But how could Heartless create hearts?
You're
if they
you're
have
thinking
no
too
hearts?
much about this, Chris.
I'm just saying, this seems like shitty storytelling.
It is.
Okay.
I never said it wasn't. I'm just saying you're not using your big brain, Chris. You're not following your heart, Chris.
I never use my big brain. I always use the lower one. Ayo.
Riku!
Riku, you're back to normal. Is it because you put on the blindfold? It's probably because you put on the blindfold, right?
That fucking face from Riku. So
Fucking Donald and Goofy. Wow, he's hot now.
Did say anything could happen.
yeah, including us getting a cool power up. We can now use Riku.
And there's and Kyrie was here.
You gonna take that
And
off?
Kyrie was here.
Oh,
Let me remove this eye band so I can transfer him back. He's evolved.
Something about the power of darkness.
his eyes couldn't lie. Lie?
What? Yeah,
Just
what?
who were you trying to fool? Huh? Myself.
Myself.
Riku, come on, man. Why did you try to do so much on your own?
You were in a fucking coma, man.
It's because you were in a coma and I wasn't really willing to drag the girl into this. Unlike you, Sora, who continuously
What?
dragged her into danger for no reason.
And Mickey with the power of capitalism.
Mickey's just like, oh, thank God he still has blue eyes.
I'll tell you
I
why.
can sell way more merch of him now.
Because I'm not a total sap like you. Say that again.
Oh no. Yeah.
Oh no, the machine turned the Kingdom Hearts into a fucking black hole.
Can we just talk about the weird animation that's going on down there?
Defeat Xemnas. He's the organization's last survivor.
Really?
Who?
Right.
Who?
He did the thing.
He was wearing that under his robe the whole time.
Yep, he did a quick change, so now you know he's actually gonna be badass.
Damn, now he's a good guy, and that robe became sentient.
Yep, it's going. That's the secret boss, Chris.
I knew it. I've always known. So you're telling me that they were like, so you can have Riku in your group, and then people were like, I'm not gonna do that? No.
No,
Obviously he's going in the group.
he's gonna be the next. He's gonna be the fight.
Obviously he's going in the group.
People are like, why wouldn't you put him in the fight? And you're just like, you're dumb for not having him in the fight.
Yeah, like, come on. It's just, you just gotta do it.
Oh god, controls.
Controls, backwards, life, fading,
Ah!
spleen, imploding. I don't know why, but I keep thinking back.
Yeah, we
to
got
the
Riku
fucking-
now, so you know this entire game becomes a joke.
Yeah. I keep thinking back to the stupid Kappa Mikey meme now, where he's just like, Gonard, are you okay? I think I might have punctured my liver. I think I might have punctured one of my livers. Gunnar, you only have one liver. How many do I need to live?
One.
I'm in trouble. Oh, man. So, Adult Swim, right?
Yep.
For the new year, decided that they are going to re-get Futurama to air.
Oh boy.
So Futurama has been re-airing on
Excellent.
Adult Swim. And I haven't watched any Futurama essentially since it left Adult Swim,
Yeah.
and had totally forgotten how fucking good
That
Futurama
show is
That show
on
is
point.
fucking hilarious.
I love that show. It's good.
Like, that show is fucking way... That show's even funnier than I remember it, and I remember it being a funny
Hysterical,
show.
yeah. It's very on point with its humor about stuff.
Oh, yeah. That's like one of the only shows that has been cancelled on Fox that I'm just like, why would you do that? This show is fucking brilliant. Like, why would
I do
you
love
cancel
that they
this?
cancel it like 3 times and then they brought it back each time.
No, so they canceled it, and then it got really popular doing reruns on Adult Swim and Comedy Central, so Comedy Central bought the rights and started re-airing it. And then they commissioned more episodes to be made, and then they didn't. But it technically wasn't canceled, they just didn't buy more episodes.
Yeah.
And then way later down the line, they paid for another, like, chunk of episodes to be made. And then they canceled it.
Yeah. Riku!
But it's weird because it took like 10 years for them to get new
do it?
episodes. So the show goes from being like 4:3 standard definition to all of a sudden
actually
like
be good.
HD, like widescreen, and you're like, whoa, what the fuck happened?
Yeah, I do love that. It's very funny to me.
Also, I don't really like how they like got new episodes, I'm gonna be honest. Not that the new shit was bad, but I don't like how they did it, because they commissioned them as movies that could be broken up into a season of episodes. Which I thought was really fucking stupid, because it kind of like pigeon-toed them into having an overarching plot.
Yeah.
And so I just
Like,
never...
it's a loose narrative, I think is the term.
Yeah, exactly.
Where there's an overarching story, but, you know...
Yeah, like that's how they did. They commissioned like 3 movies, I think, and each movie is like 3 hours long, with the idea that it could be split into 6 episodes. And I'm like, what's the fucking point of doing that? Just give them fucking like...
Give me one-offs that are dumb and comical.
I'm like, just give them a fucking 12-episode season and see how it goes then. Like, it's... But, you know, you get what you get.
Yeah.
You get what you get, and you don't get upset.
Except when you do, because you're on the internet.
Don't encourage them. They're whiny enough. I've seen Twitter, I know what happens.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, okay. This is probably the only time I'm ever gonna have the chance to talk about it, so I may as well bring it up. This is like super old news at this point too, but... So, you know Logan Paul of the Paul Brothers?
Oh, yes.
Of the Suicide Force fame?
Yes, I was about to say.
So, he's like... He does like Pokemon pack opening videos now and other like dumb little shit. He doesn't really do like videos anymore.
He's no longer, as they say, relevant.
Yeah, pretty much. But he made a, for one of his like videos, he made a like collage of Game Boys that he encased in resin.
That's real weird.
And then everyone was just like, how dare he destroyed 15 perfectly good Game Boys. And I'm like, motherfuckers, you really give that much of a shit?
Perfectly good Game Boys?
It's
You
like-
probably found broke, not ones that didn't run for that.
Knowing Logan Paul, they probably all were working Game Boys, but also, like, it's his fucking money, he can do whatever he wants with it. It's like-
Gone from here. Leave these creatures to us.
Oh, right, they're still being relevant to the plot.
Hell yeah.
I will be sending
But he
them
encased a bunch of
myself.
things.
Or perhaps
Game
Oh,
Boys.
yeah. He encased a bunch of Game Boys. And that people were just like, how fucking dare he? It's so hard to find a Game Boy. And I'm just like, have you never heard of eBay?
Dude, I have like
Like,
two.
there's like a
I think I
million
have 2 or
of-
3 in my house.
So, like, the only thing that was kind of like man was, like, he encased a few, like, special edition ones that are a little harder to come across and a little more expensive, but also, like...
If you have that
They
type of money,
sold-
why not?
I mean, they sold over 15 million Game Boys. 15 of them out of the pool, not a big deal. And I love because people will get mad about that, but no one gives a shit when people turn consoles into handhelds. It totally destroying the console. But they're like, nah, this is fine.
You put some things in resin that will never be undone.
That's the other thing is they're encased in resin, which means they're destroyed forever. I'm like, you do realize you can like crack resin open and take that shit out. I mean, it's not easy.
Yeah,
but like you can
I
do
think
it.
I think people are thinking that it's going to damage the hardware inside.
But it won't. In fact, resin is completely harmless to technology because it's literally just a plastic, essentially,
Yeah.
when it hardens. So it would do nothing to it.
You're forgetting, Chris. People get bitchy about everything.
It's true. I just felt like bringing it up because I'm like, when else am I going to have a time to talk about this?
Ugh, when we fight Kingdom Hearts, heart.
Oh, my Kingdom Hearts. Ruined.
Oh,
No.
my
I have
spleen.
to start all over again. Warriors of the Keyblade, go forth and bring me more hearts.
No.
Denizens of light,
Fucking Kyrie just like, and I'm here too! I...
hit the darkness.
Pa, we don't hate it. It's just kinda scary. But the world's made of light
Right.
and darkness. You can't have one without the other. 'Cause
Yeah,
darkness is
literally.
half of everything.
Yeah.
Like, literally it's not
Well,
possible.
it makes you wonder why we are scared of the dark.
It's because of who's lurking inside it.
Oh, damn, sick
Tell
burn.
me another question.
I'm not as scared of the dark because I always have a nightlight. Suck it, darkness.
So why is it that you loathe us who teeter on the edge of nothing? We
I don't think you're teetering, dude. I think you're throwing a block party in darkness.
I don't understand why they let Dylan's monologue.
That's simple.
Because how else would we know what he's
Because
doing,
you
Derek?
mess up
No,
our
you're right.
worlds.
That may be. However, what other choice might we have had?
Just give it a rest. You're
Ansem the
nobody.
Pretty sounds so
You don't even
goddamn
exist.
reasonable
You're not
because I
sad
have
about
no
anything.
idea what badness would come from him doing what he does. You know what I mean? They never established how bad anything is. In fact, they literally just admitted that they don't know what would happen and they're afraid of what might happen. They have no idea.
They're
Like-
warriors of light, Chris.
Like, he doesn't even make a compelling villain because I'm like, is he really a villain? It doesn't really feel like he is.
Or is he a tragic villain?
He's not even a tragic villain. There's no tragedy. He's just like, I want to experiment with the darkness, and they're just like, no. And he's like, why not? And they're like, because it's scary. And I'm like, that's not a fucking argument.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, the longer this game goes on, the more I'm just like, wait, is Ansem the Pretty, like, have a fucking point? Or am I, like... Like, this makes no sense.
Yeah.
I feel did with fucking Terra, when they were just like, Terra's turned to the darkness, and it's like, but we didn't establish why that's bad at any point. We just have to accept that it is, for this to make any sense. Oh
I mean, how you really feel, Chris?
I hate the writing of this game. I really do. I hate it. It's so fucking garbage. It's like not even remotely good. It's just actual fucking garbage. Because we just have to accept that things are things, or else it makes no fucking sense. Hey, this was the special ending for the first game or whatever.
Yeah.
Neat. Throwbacks. God, I just fucking... The darkness is bad because they said so, and then they literally just don't elaborate at all. And it's like, but is it really? Because we've never seen it be bad.
Well, we're
far,
scared of it, Chris.
But so far, the only bad thing about this has been, like, the war. The Keyblade War to get the Master Keyblade. But, like, at this point, this motherfucker doesn't even want the Keyblade. Like, he just wants the Darkness War. He just wants to create a new world with darkness. And it's like, what is he doing that's bad? Like, I get the Keyblade, because, like, whoever gets the Keyblade... I hate that fucking name, by the way. Whoever gets the Keyblade can, like, control everything. He's, like, becomes a god. It's like, I can see how that's, like, alright, well, if that falls into the wrong hands, that's bad. But, like, this dude doesn't even want to do that. He's just like, I just want to create a new world. It's like, we have no idea what he's doing. We just have to accept that what he's doing is garbage. Like, I don't... Alright. Dark, let's play KOTOR after this. Something with story-relevant plot that makes sense. That would be cool, right?
Yeah.
Something that doesn't make me want to pull my hair out trying to comprehend the motivations of the good guy. Like, this is the same shit they did to Terra, where they're just like, Terra is bad now. And literally all they did by telling Terra was bad was made him the actual bad shit happen in that game. Like, literally, the entirety of... Was it Birth by Sleep?
Yes.
Yeah. Literally the entirety of Birth by Sleep is the good guy was too much of an idiot to realize that he was making things way worse. The entire time.
Yep. I mean,
That's
I'm not going
the
to say you're
plot.
wrong.
Unless that's the point of Kingdom Hearts, is that the good guys are always making shit worse and they haven't realized it, but that's way too smart for the writers of Kingdom Hearts. I don't believe they're smart enough to do that. So anyways, there's 4 minutes left in this video. There's 4 minutes left in this video. Fucking storytelling, man.
If you don't know what you're doing, Chris, then it's hard to do.
I like the, Bleach had a cool Light and Darkness moment. Where they were like... It's like, I'm going to remove all darkness from this planet and replace it with only light, and then Kenpachi being fucking Kenpachi is just like, you can't get rid of all darkness, because as long as there's light, there's gonna be shadows, you fucking idiot. And I was like, fuck,
wow, that's good.
And I'm like, fuck, that's actually makes perfect sense.
Fucking god, I hate when they have stupid combos.
I like that this game predicted Star Wars by giving them lightsabers. It's like they knew Disney would buy it eventually. Dude, you have to hit him one fucking time.
I know!
You not die. Okay. 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 We're getting there.
Yeah, this is obnoxious. Fuck you. We're going this way.
Apparently you have to hit him more than one time.
Combo. I have to hit him at the end of a combo.
Well, you see what you do is you just start hitting the combo
There we
button.
go.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Come closer. Let me run up this side of this building. God, this anime is anime. Ting. And then you mash triangle because you don't want to miss that quick time event. Heal. This is a good boss fight.
This is a fucking obnoxious boss
This
fight.
is a good boss fight. I really dig this one. Ay Chihuahua.
Ay,
no
Chihuahua,
bueno.
my bueno.
Ay Chihuahua, no bueno. You know what I wish? I wish I had the ability to have mastered like 7 languages, so that way I could switch to each language every other sentence when I talk to people and really fuck with them.
That would be great, and I'd love it. There we go.
Finally, Jesus
Fucking
Christ.
Christ,
Just
I
in
hate
the
this
nick
game.
of time, Derek. You did it. Now we got a cutscene, don't we?
Yep. But there's a save point right after.
Okay, there better be.
So we're waiting for this entire cutscene to die.
Sora, where are you?
Fucking Sora's dumb. I'm angry face.
Yeah, right? Hey, Sora, where are you? He comes back out and they're just like, where were you? And he was like, I was transported to some alternate dimension where there was a skyscraper, but only one. And
And it was that thing that we fought the main bad guy in.
You're okay.
No.
Where's Xemnas?
You're okay. He's like, got a sword through his ribs. He's like,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
I'm
think
good.
Hear
Oh,
me,
no.
Kingdom Hearts. It seems we must begin anew. But know this. I will give to you as many hearts as it takes. Mark my words.
See, you could argue that that's
You can
bad.
no more be
But he
complete
gets the
without
hearts
me.
from the Heartless. And we've been murdering the shit out of them for a long time. So
The
they're
Heartless
gonna
that he's
be
been
the
making,
bad
though,
guys.
Chris. That's the thing.
Is he making them?
Yeah.
They don't establish that.
Yeah, no.
The power to erase the fools that hinder us.
Xemnas, no!
Hearts quivering with hatred.
Xemnas, don't!
Hearts burning with rage.
Okay, now it's Riku's turn.
No, it's Donald's.
Hearts
got Goofy next.
scarred by envy. That fool Ansem said the
Nope.
heart's
Oh, I guess
true
not.
nature was
I guess
beyond
Goofy and
his
Kyrie don't
understanding.
get a turn.
But it's not beyond mine. Hearts are the source of all power.
Power!
That line there, that was a good line.
Power! Power! We did it.
Xemnas, you can't hide from us.
What the fuck is happening?
We're going into the
We're
darkness.
not gonna let him get away now.
Look at that.
I'm still not sure why we're chasing him.
Me neither.
We've done a very poor job establishing why I should care.
What's going on?
Kingdom Hearts.
No, that was the moon.
Xemnas
This is
must
a
be
door.
inside.
That looks more like a door. That doesn't look like Kingdom Hearts to me. That's Kingdom Hearts. That's a doorway.
That's a door, Mickey.
Guardians of their destiny.
Okay, if that's what you say.
Once we go through, there's no turning back.
That means it's the final battle?
Or oblivion.
Where's Goth Mom? When you need her.
Mom's hiding. She doesn't want a part of this.
We did it. We save and never
We're done with
talk
the
about
game!
this again. That's the end of it. Never to be seen again.
for
Goodbye,
watching,
everyone.
everybody.
I'll remember you all in therapy. Peace.